Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lee Bernard getting at ya. We're about to smash a chest day. Although technically it's a full push day because that's what we've been doing now as of late. Just with things going on in life, we've been trying to push some things with the scheduling as far as prep and a couple other things at home. So we'll be doing chest, shoulders, and triceps. In the past, I had a completely separate day for shoulders. It allowed me to bring those to failure better, and I'll probably get back to that once prep's over here. But I'm officially, as you watch this, I'll be 7 weeks out. Very excited. I feel I'm getting all my poses nailed down. Pretty happy about that. This exercise that I'm on here, the pec deck, nasty. It really allows you to get your chest filled up full of blood. A huge stretch. It's a great exercise to get everything warmed up before you go and get a big press exercise in. So stay tuned for us to workout. Let's get this intro in. Let's do it. Alright, opening it up with a huge slight incline press. So I used to see I have these weights stacked up under the bench because for some reason they don't have a like 15-degree bench. They have either 30, 45, or straight up and down. You know, there's not many in betweens here. I'm not sure why. So stack plays, it works great. Never had a problem with it. Big movement on the Smith. I don't actually come all the way down to my chest. As long as I feel a good stretch and a good contraction, I'm not going to overdo it. It's to put too much strain on my shoulders. Again, the big thing is when you're trying to contract the muscle, don't just throw the weight around. Control it. So on the eccentric, which is the movement down, make sure you're getting a good squeeze. You don't let the weight fall. Take your time, squeeze, control, max muscle. After slight incline, which we did 2 top sets and a back off, then we moved over to flat dumbbell here. This is a warm-up. I believe we did 2 warm-ups. I don't think I showed all of it. And then I also did 2 top sets. I don't think we did a back off just because I was feeling like my chest was pretty fried up. I really like flat dumbbell. It's probably one of my favorite chest exercises. Just not on prep so much. Prep is tough for me. I like to stick with machines, safer, and definitely good squeeze on them. So here's one of the top sets. I think I only showed one of the top sets, but this is one of them, the 85s here. Again, strength loss is definitely there, 7 weeks out, so feeling it, but I'm just pushing with everything I got. It's nice to have a workout partner with me. See my buddy Owen is jamming out hard. He's totally got me in case I die. Nah, but it's all good. Always just toss the weights in the floor. Watch out. It's always good to have someone there. Especially for me on prep. You know, maybe normally I wouldn't be so worried about it. But being on prep, it's nice to have someone there, that's for sure. It's funny because when I was sitting there in that trying to get that last rep, just sitting there, and it feels like it takes forever. But then you watch it on film and you're like, man, I only sat there for like 30 seconds. Even though it felt like 2-3 minutes. And then we moved into a cable high fly. Great squeeze to finish off chest. Nasty squeeze. Really kind of brings out the pecs. One thing to remember when you're doing any kind of cable fly is that it's not so much bringing your hands together. It's imagine trying to bring your elbows together. So as you bring your hands forward, imagine bringing your elbows in. Try almost like if you can touch your elbows together. That's what you want to imagine you're doing. And then just squeeze everything you got. Stretch, squeeze, and I like to do a little hold here at the end, last rep. And safely come back so you don't tear anything off. Now we're moving into our first shoulder exercises. We've got Owen here being a goofball. That's always good stuff. We're doing a upright row superset with a Bradford press. Again, man, this stuff is some bread and butter. I love this stuff. Don't need to overdo it with the weight or anything. This is a great exercise for squeezing. Really like doing this one. So I think we did only 2 top sets here, back off. I might only did 2 top sets actually with the Bradford press. I was feeling pretty wrecked at that point. Definitely something that I don't do as much as I used to. I throw it in a lot now. Or no, I don't throw it in that much anymore as I used to. Definitely something that I like to do, but when I do a full shoulder day, it's just not something that I have. So I've been adding it back in now that we're doing full push days, which has been actually kind of nice. I missed it. Again, with doing full shoulders, it just isn't something we usually have to have in there because you don't superset a lot when you have a full day specifically for shoulders. Of course, you can't deny the side laterals for the nasty delts. Just squeezing everything. I like to go higher reps as opposed to more weight. And then imagine when you're doing this that you're dragging your knuckles across the floor. That's how I always do the best contraction. So see, my hands are tipped down, I'm not bringing them above my elbows. And then here as the finish, this is actually my last set. I believe we did actually 3 top sets, and this is my finisher. I learned this from someone. You can actually bring your arms a little bit, your delts a little bit past failure by doing single arm, because while you're doing that, it gives the other arm a break. Gives you a couple seconds where you feel like you can really just light it up and crack your delts out. And then here we are, we did some overhead tricep extensions with the ropes. Now watch the stretch at the top. So you're coming in and stretch. You go a little bit past and then you come out. So more stretch, more contraction. Pull through. Huge stretch, arms come up and push through. This is very important that you get a full stretch on. Just keep killing it, because if you get the full stretch, it's full range of motion, and you can get the most muscle growth, which of course is what you want. Also to maintain, in my case, with being a prep here, maintaining is the name of the game. And then we finished off this last tricep exercise, tricep rope push downs, because you got to hit both heads. You know, tricep overhead hits the long head. This works on a little bit overall, but you can also hit a different angle on a different part of your tricep. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this video. I appreciate you tuning back in. If you liked the video, make sure you smash the like button, share with all your friends. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any fresh content. Videos coming out weekly. Again, appreciate the watch. See you next week. I'm out.